This is Cougan Cassius Fry from London. We're in Blackpool today for the press conference for the new life of Brian. Fighting on the bill, topping the bill, Brian Rose against whacking ALCINE. With me I've got Brian Rose. How are you, Brian?
Hello mate, I'm alright.
Handshake there, you alright? Back in Blackpool again, obviously you spoke to you probably about 6 weeks ago now. Whacking ALCINE, you were head to head here today. What did you make from his comments in the press conference today?
I think he's confident and he's come over to win, which is what I expected, and he says he's going to win the fight, so that's always a good thing and the makings of a great fight, and that's what I want. Like I say, I want to fight the best Joachim ALCINE. I don't want the one that's past it or not, he's not trained hard enough. I want the best one because I want to prove to everyone that I am ready for the world stage. I want to prove to myself that I'm ready for the world stage.
Obviously his last fight gets talked about a lot, the first round KO to Matthew Macklin, but you can't really surely take too much of that for what whacking ALCINE's going to bring into the ring come Saturday night.
I haven't even watched that fight because, like you say, for me, he got caught a little bit cold. Matthew Macklin's a ferocious puncher at middleweight, so I can't go off that. I'm a totally different fighter to Matthew Macklin, and I fight at a different weight division. So, we've looked at the DVDs and we're going off the best performance of Joachim ALCINE. When he has performed, he's proved he's a world-class operator. So they're the fights that we're going to go off, not the Matthew Macklin fight. I don't even know what happened.
Well, a first-round KO probably speaks for itself, but Winter Gardens this Saturday night, obviously headlining your own show, back on Sky Sports as well you are. So the town's going to be buzzing again, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great feeling fighting back on Sky as well because you get the coverage, that we deserve. For the last couple of fights, I haven't had the exposure that I've deserved, I don't think. So back on Sky, all good, and it's been great support. Throughout the camp, I've had great support on Twitter. I've had great reception at the Blackpool ground last night, and hopefully they can all be there on the night and give not just me, Scotty and Matty support as well.
Also on the same night, Mr. Canelo, Saul Alvarez and Austin TROUT fight in Texas. What are you making of that fight? Because obviously this is your weight division, isn't it?
You love a bit of controversy, don't you, mate? You asked me this last time. For me, I think Canelo's going to win the fight and I'll fight the winner. That's what I'd love, They're the fights that I'm building. These little fights that I'm having, little fights, the big fights, but these fights are the ones building up to the big one, and that's Canelo or even Mayweather. Who knows? They're the fights that I want. I'd love to fight Canelo. It's a massive opportunity for me, and hopefully he gets through Saturday night. I get through. We'll both meet.
Do you know what? You're laughing though. Listen, like I said, you've sort of done this now at domestic level. Now it is the right stage for you this year to move up to. Whether it's there or European, I don't know, that's up to for Eddie Earn, but he seems to think that there is a path for you to get a shot at that level. What you do at that level is for us to see it,
Of course, I mean, Eddie Earn's not stupid. He knows exactly what he's doing. You can see he knows what he's doing with the likes of Kell Brook, Tony Bellew, Carl Froch. He's took him down a route, and it's the best possible route that he's took him down. So if he can take me down one of them routes and I can become a world champion, that's what I want, and that's the reason I've signed with Eddie Earn, because I know he's the best man for the job.
I think sometimes when, like I said, you talk of these super fights with Trout and Canelo, and then we talk about British fighters, people sort of don't usually put them in the same mix because, for whatever reasons, but like I said, at that weight, that's who you've got to look at, and that's they're at the top people at that light middleweight. So.
Yeah, of course. I mean that gives me a goal. Look at Ryan Rhodes, he's boxed him, and Matthew Atten's boxed Canelo. So who knows? Brian Rose could be fighting him next, or towards the end of the year. It's a fight I definitely want. I know we laugh about it, but it's a fight that I definitely want, and I'm serious about getting to that point where I'm able to fight him.
Listen, don't think for 1 second I'm laughing about it, because I know you're laughing about it. It's a nervous thing because it's strange. We're talking about ALVAREZ and these guys who are built, like I said, in the public eye. They're looked at as these big superstars, but listen, it'll happen whether they listen. Whoever is at that weight at world level, there's 4 belts there. So something will happen for you, Mr. Rose. And you know,
Positive thinking, mate. Positive thinking.
Canelo to Blackpool. Put him in the Winter Garden. See how he comes out. Yeah, come right unstuck there, wouldn't he?
Bloomfield Road, Blackpool Ground. We'll sell it out. Summer air show.
Start tweeting that later on. We'll get that Canelo #Canelo to Blackpool. Okay, we'll do it Sunday then. We'll do it Sunday.
And then after Saturday we'll start hashtagging Canelo Rose.
Drive him mad.
Yeah,
Drive him mad till he goes, I'll fight him.
Yeah, we'll get on our Golden Boy promotions as well. We'll just drive him mad.
Like you said though, first job in hand, whacking ALCINE. So listen, wish you the best of luck. I'll be in Blackpool myself. So afterwards, don't know, stick a rock, bit of candy floss. I'll be happy.
Or a few beers would be better.
I don't really drink, so you have to get into me a different way. Yeah. That sounded wrong as well.
I'll tempt you with some rock then. I'll bring some rock, some sugar dummies.
Definitely, and your hair is absolutely impeccable. It looks like Tintin. Do you remember Tintin? Do you remember Tintin?
Yeah, it's better than last time. Definitely better than last time. The wind was taking it outside last time, but today I've got it. Bobby sorted it out today. I've used a bit of his hair wax.
I was say Bobby done your hair. Did Bobby do your hair?
Bobby does a bit of crafty combing, doesn't he? He's got a bit of a patch here, so he does a bit of crafty combing. So he's done mine today.
Looking very well. Bobby Rimmer, 9 out of 10 for your attempt of a hairstyle.
He's going to kill me for that. He's going to kill me for saying he's got a ball patch.
I didn't know. Everyone knows now. Whoever watches this video will know.
Oh, is there any way we can cut that out?
We don't cut things out. This is what I mean. It's the best thing about iFilm London. We just put everything in raw. So
just put it in then, mate.
But we'll try and get a cutaway of what we're talking about. No, that'll be too much. So that'll be too much.
Just tag Bobby in Twitter in that bit, not the rest of the interview. Just that little bit.
All right, Brian Rose, thank you very much for talking to iFilm London, and we'll see you at the weigh-in Friday.
Thanks, Coogan. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Coogan Cassis with Brian Rose here. Thank you very much. iFilm.